Tom.
69%? Oof.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Let us proceed.
I can just fire this guy like in a kiln.
All thanks to the mother.
Okay. Can't really reach anybody from there, so I definitely need Silk to come up closer. Jenny's kind of good where she is. I'm gonna move.
Right, let's go.
I'm gonna start moving Alm to the other side with the rest of them. And that'll be it for this turn. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Here they come! The eyeballs! Oh, that's gonna be one bad upheaval. Attack. Heavy draw, because of course I need to do one additional damage here and I can't.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Now do the same to the next guy.
Did he? Oh, that was Bowie who said that, okay. I was like, did he say that to himself? Cure!
You.
I don't know where I'd be if I didn't unlock Fortify this time around. Seraphim. Boom!
Never stood a chance.
He never saw it coming.
You're in fine form.
I can't really reach any of the other ones, and Python's a touch preoccupied right now. You know, what with all the killing Garn and whatnot. Yes! Alright.
Open wide.
One less turn I needed to yeah, one less turn. Move Claire up here. Move Est up here, who's still a Pegasus Knight. Let me get some of these people out of the swamp.
Leave it to me.
Move up Valbar.
Stand aside.
Move up Forsyth.
I'll handle this.
Move up Dean. And here comes the upheaval. I think I might have made a grave error here. Tatiana also needs to move up a little bit. 6 damage? She'll be fine. She will be fine. Even if she crits one of these guys, she'll be alright. Aha! Sir Myson! The not-so-nicen. Oh, I think she has an ability that makes it so, I think Saints have an ability that makes it so they can't get hurt by those things. Oh my god, that hits everybody? Nice! Perfect positioning. Well, except for Forsyth.
That was amazing.
Captain.
Wait, how did I get over there? How can I not get back over there now? Well, at the very least, I can take care of this eyeball. Oddball, eyeball. Oddball? Eyeball. Ooh! You are not getting on Santa's good list this year, huh? Get rid of him. Just a slight bipping. I also just realized that she can use white magic, and I haven't used that at all. I'll hit this one, since it seems to be much stronger. And I can long arc this one. Ooh, and crit!
You brute! I know. I'm simply terrible. Quite the inspiration.
Okay. I've got 2 rewinds left. And as much as I hate to say it, I am gonna have to sacrifice some people to get through this.
Hell
There's gonna be no way that I can make it through this without at least one person dying. She already used her thing this turn. In fact... I'll wait till next turn to do it. I have a plan for Duma. Because of, how I've learned to, understand the AI in this game. Should probably move Forsyth out of the swamp. Burned up, fell over, and then fell into the swamp. No, 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 no. Okay. I guess I'll do it anyway.
Someday I'll get that good.
Jenny's gonna have to heal him again. On the bright side, Python can just keep all the eyeballs over there. Physic. Heal up that Python!
Thanks.
No problem. Are you talking to her? Okay, so sorry. White magic, invoke!
Excellent.
Ooh! I got Dread Fighters! Oh, that's perfect! Kind of. They're actually stronger than my units. Need to move him up there. He's got Falcons, that's good. I shouldn't have moved him up there. I should have just used my like stronger units to go at it. All right. Here goes. Here comes the fight against Duma. Yep, he's going for her. 39%. I don't thirst for you. I thirst for living. Fortunately, his accuracy is really low, but dear God. Oh my God, they're cloning themselves. They're going for the eyeballs. The AI doesn't work how I thought it did. Here's the thing, I could try to Ragnarok him. That would deal 46 damage to him if both of them hit. However, he could also get the drop on me and hit me, and I would be almost dead.
Fine, twist my arm. Buzz off, please.
Basically just have to start pecking away at people and hoping to God that nothing goes horribly, horribly wrong. He did move, didn't he? He did. He moved one up and one that way. So yeah, his ranges won't change until he gets further out. Black magic, can't hit him from there. White magic, recover. Can I keep using invoke? This is going to be the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Unimpeachable work.
I'm going to try to block him from getting anywhere close to me, and then just using healing magic to keep me alive. Let's go. If I could... Or is significantly worse. And also I think Ragnarok is significantly more accurate. I would not die from this. I would come awfully close. Yep, that is awfully close to death.
You need to heal.
Oh, I know she needs to heal. White magic, fortify.
could learn a thing or three.
Oh, that's not enough. Oh, that's really not enough. That's gonna be as high as I can get her. In the meantime, all I can really do is, like, pick off the eyeballs. Only one of them can actually hit her, though, so that's good. But my stupid technique of now trying to block up his pathway by just using Dread Fighters. Oh, and he heals 5 every turn. He went for the Dread Fighter! Will they continue to do so? The AI seems to be prioritizing them. So as long as I can keep us, well, it won't always be Dread Fighters though, well, I guess it will always be Dread Fighters because they're just Dread Fighters coming out now. He actually killed one. Bless them so. Bless their tiny hearts and brains. Oh, a lot of my units are now in range of his attacks now. I think.
Don't worry.
You say don't worry, but I worry. I'll move this way to be more safe. Oh no, if that hits me, then I'm actually dead, so. Black magic, aura. If I use aura, that'd be fine. Yeah. So do that, let's have you heal her up. I've kind of gotten into a rhythm on this. The only problem now is that the eyes can clone themselves. So we might be overrun with clones of these things. Like, this is so dumb. But it's working. But it's so dumb. I can summon it to 3 more!
I would expect no less, my friend.
I'll do my best.
White magic. Fortify. Well, hold on. Let me have her attack first. Black magic. Ooh, no, I don't want to be there. Because I want to stay outside of the range of his physical attack. Black magic. Ragnarok. No, not Ragnarok. I want to do Aura because Ragnarok would end up killing me otherwise. Oh, never mind. I thought Seraphim did as much damage as I needed for it. All right, if this hits both times, then I get 30 damage off on him. Damn it! Ungodly accurate with that. Despite the fact that it's supposed to not be accurate.
You're quite good at this.
Can't hit anybody from there. One more turn, I might be able to go back where Fourth Scythe is. Jenny, white magic, physic. I'm gonna use that on Delthea.
Yeah, much better.
Here's the thing as well. With my... I'm gonna remove Alm from there. Tatiana's got great resistance, but no way to attack, so I'm kind of leaving her out of the equation here. I've chipped away a bit of his health, so I gotta keep going at that. He heals 5. He's going after another Dread Fighter. Fortunately, he went after one that wouldn't break the... Actually, I think that did break the wall. It did. Oh, shoot. I need to get my archers over there. Oh, no. Uh-oh. They're starting to breach! You just took away my wall! Everybody needs to run, like now. Alright, at least I know that on the same turn he attacks, he won't be able to summon more eyeballs. So, the problem is getting within range of the eyeballs without getting within range of him. Everybody needs to back up, though. I don't care how, get in the swamp if you have to. She can't even get out of his range, which is really scary. Wait. Have her go here. Use Invoke again. I keep summoning two at a time. And I wish I could be getting 3. 1, 2, and if I was there, I'd be a sitting duck for him. Damn it! This is hard! 1, 2. Can I attack him from there? No, I wouldn't be able to get him from there. And he just come over and use his, good lord. I'm doing this in the stupidest way. However, it is the way that will ensure the most survivability. I wish I had Alm or Celica nearby so I could get something from the. Alright, I'm gonna have her not attack. For obvious reasons. Tatiana, back up over here. Use Fortify. As long as that gets everybody into it, it's good.
You've stolen the spotlight again.
I really need to heal her as well. Night Magic, recover. Oh, the flying units can go over the poison without being damaged. Expendable warriors, what can I say? Delphia's pushing through, guys. Better for her to have it.
Thank you.
I can't reach any of them from here. So I'm gonna have to try to make my way back, which I think might actually be possible now. But at this point, it's just gonna be Silk summoning a slew of dread fighters for me while Delphia picks away at the boss. Let's see how this turn goes. She should be fine. He's tentacling one to death. They are dropping quick. I don't know how she managed to summon dread fighters of all things. Oh, build the wall, build the wall. Oh boy. All right, everybody's in the swamp, but that's fine. And of course he's powering up for that. Oh boy. I wish I could get him from here, but I can't. Can't even get him from there. I'd have to go here to get him. I can try to shoot him. He can't attack me. Does that count as does that count as his entire turn to do that? Does he just not? No, he'd still attack me, but... Oh, I'm outside of... That's right, I'm outside of his attack range. Oh, so I can't hit him from there, but... At a horrible, horrible cost. Attack. No. Black magic. I'd have to move one closer and then I'd be within a range of him. She's at full, so I could try Ragnarok again. Be a really nice chip to his health. And the fact that he's constantly healing. Unless... Okay, that's just a floor space. Does he have an ability that heals him? Or is that just part of being a god? Nullify, upheaval, tentacle, conjure. Nope. I guess he just, for whatever reason, naturally has the ability to heal. Where's Gray? He's got my other mage ring, so... Actually, if I gave that to Celica, that would be, pretty decent. Items, trade. I'd have another long-range, magic user. The problem is I'm just trying to figure out what exactly to do. I'll take a turn to just Seraphim one of the eyeballs. Because if I can get rid of all the eyeballs, he's inevitably going to attack, like, every turn anyway. So... I'm gonna move him over here. Actually, I'll move Jenny out of the way. No, wait. I'll summon some more mages, or some more of these things. Oh, I got 3 this time! Great, except they're all gonna die in one turn because of the... Wait. Oh, she has Invoke as well. I didn't realize that. Then I'll physic her.
Thank you.
I can't wait for them to start just throwing themselves at Duma. That's gonna be funny. Which might happen sooner than later, considering the amount of Mogul that are left. All right, let's see how this goes. Here comes the upheaval. That one's dead. That one's alive, surprisingly. But because of my allies, the rest of these guys are dead. I can't believe I'm summoning Dread Fighters. These are better units than what I actually have. Don't go for him! Oh my god. I would have laughed at that mist. Well, I think I have my strategy. I wish they had gone for the other Mogul. Don't go for him! All right. It's like a hefty loss of Dread Fighters here because they all like throwing themselves at... Good lord. All right. Finally, I can get him back within range of Tatiana's spell. White magic, fortify. White magic, fortify. You know, I'll move up one. So that way more units can benefit from this.
It's nice to have dependable allies.
I'm gonna move you up there. You up there. White magic, recover.
Many thanks.
I probably should have used Invoke first. Speaking of which, Invoke! Creating a wall of enemies just to, or a wall of allies just to throw at him. This is the dumbest thing ever. She'd live through it. Barely. None of the eyeballs can actually hit her. So yeah, I'm gonna Ragnarok. Because no matter what, unless he misses, she's gonna die. Oh, she gets a second. Ooh. That's the first time I've seen her get a second blow at that. That's really good. Can I move any of my healing units closer to heal up Tatiana? It does not appear that way. Wait, Conrad, go over here and wait. Bowie can come over here. I will physic. Ooh, my nose. Oh, bumped it in a weird way. All right, I think Tatiana's safe outside of range of being killed, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal up Delphia there. Next turn we can worry about that. I can't believe I'm actually picking away at his health this way. The problem is during ally phases when they all just throw themselves at Duma. I won't have a wall anymore. It's also really good when he misses. So that way I can just keep my allies here. But like I said before, the problem is when they just throw themselves at Duma. It'd be great if he could miss more often, but that doesn't seem to be, it's gonna be the case. He crit! He crit! That is scary. Stop throwing yourselves at Duma! I need you guys for a wall! Well... Stop! Stop! At least it missed. Oh man! 3 damage! Jesus Christ, he was going all out in the spazzing there. Starting to fall behind on healing. She's got her health. God damn it, this is so dumb! I'm not putting her with it anywhere close to that. Delthea, the character whom I've had for the longest time to do like all this stuff, is just constantly like saving my butt over and over again. All right, white magic, invoke. Why not? We need more meat shields to throw at him, so might as well. I actually realized I should have gone closer to him and used her to be able to eat something, but I didn't end up doing that. Here come the meat shields. Frick-a-frack. White magic, recover, heal her up. Go to her, use fortify. Oh no, I'm not gonna attack this round with Delthea, so it doesn't matter.
That was splendidly done.
Physic. The reason I'm not gonna attack with Delthea this turn is just so the meat shields can get back into position. Also, I want to make sure that he's not gonna pull anything funny on me. Heals 5, going for it. He's backing up further and further. In fact, getting him against the wall is going to be preferable, honestly. Ally phases, once again, throwing themselves straight into the fray. If they manage to dodge all those attacks or like manage to get some hits on, they do more than he's recovering, so this is actually working out kind of in my favor. This is working out really stupid. I only have... Why is this working? Why is this working out? This shouldn't be working out. I spent so long trying to do this, and this is the strategy that gets me here? Christ alive. Alright, more meat shields for the meat shield god. Spent a half hour just summoning these things. Wait. Delthea's not really in great standards here. Trade. She's not the oh, I guess Alm is supposed to be the convoy now. I gotta move him up now then. Oh well, at least I can get a decent chunk of his health gone. I got a tremendous chunk of his scalp. Oh! 69! And he missed. Uh-oh! Why did that do no damage? Uh-oh! Did Jenny already go? No. Magic. Do that. Heal her back up.
Much better.
I think, oh, I surpassed his halfway point. He's got 43 health left. Physic. Let's see who he's gonna target with his next attack there. Because it just shifted over. Duma's third eye is now open. It's targeting him with Oculus. Apparently this spell has a stunning effect. You know what I'm really glad of? That I managed to drive Duma into a corner. Illusion's attack was nullified. Oh, is this another every fourth attack kind of deal? All right, well, that's one. So I figured it out. I can only hurt them with 2 spells. Nosferatu and Falchion.
I'm ready to roll.
I'll handle this myself.
Which means, surprise, surprise! Jenny was what I needed for this battle. Finalized trade, yes. Because now my resistance is really, really good. And that spell cannot do much. The downside is that I don't know if... Oh, you know what? I got a better idea. All right, so we'll just end the turn there. I can't turn back time anymore, so... Ooh, she went straight for her, huh? Oh, but I can't attack... Oh, my God. So my initial plan was to use Ulm with the Hexlock shield, but he can't do that. So now, I just gotta wait until these copies are gone for me to be able to attack. The other problem is that there's no guarantee that I'll actually be able to beat him, though. So I think it's actually better to keep Jenny here.
Ready anytime.
For the time, I could just keep supplementing Tatiana.
Allow me.
So I gotta drop the barrier in order to let Ulm in. The barrier of meat shields that's keeping him at bay. And let's see, Tatiana, Physic. I'll let her attack first, actually. Because I need to keep his HP down as much as possible. That would be amazing, actually. Does anybody else have better attack? Nope, Jenny has got the best attack out of all of them. White magic, Physic. Get her up to snuff.
Thank you.
I should probably have, Delphia leave. Oh, no! I forgot he would go back up to full if that happened.
It hurts.
Well, she's permanently dead.
Is this goodbye?
Normally I'd reset, but, no. Well, at least I got the Hexlock shield back. Cool, a crit! Oh boy. I just had another target for him. Well, hopefully there isn't an end that revolves around, around them. Oh my god, another upheaval. And now I'm one healer short too because of that. Yeah, spirits, yada yada yada. My allies go, they take it down a peg. My allies go, they take it down a peg. My allies go. I'm hoping at least one of them survives. Oh, come on! Okay, thankfully it's dead. Now comes the hard part. Because I think this last bit is now impossible for me. I have to make sure that he doesn't hit me! Okay, 1, how? 2, how? 3, how? Oh, I've got no more turnbacks of time. And this is the only way I can beat him!
Don't worry.
Well,
We make a good team.
my other option is to start throwing my allies at him willy-nilly until he, to sate the fact that he's gonna be just chowing down on him.
At your service.
So, who's the most expendable? Dean's pretty expendable. That's the only way this is going to work. I also might have just screwed myself over based on where I placed her.
Walks with me.
All right, Myson
Hi, Captain.
and Alm. Oh no, but if I do that, ugh. I'll wait. You know what? I'll wait. And you know what? I'm gonna end my turn and see what happens. Of course he went for. That was my best healing unit.
Thank you for.
This is really bad. All right, well, at least I can take him down a peg. I'm just hoping this isn't gonna be like a thing where I attack him here, and then he sees an opportunity to get rid of Alm, so he just attacks Alm.
It's over, Duma. Erkut, Fernand, Milla, even my father. They and countless others lost to us, tainted by your precious power. But that chain of tragedies ends here.
My heart is full of thanks for all you've given man, O Divine Duma. Without yours and Milla's bounty, Valentia could never have existed. They would never have been born into this world, never tasted joy and sorrow. So please, do not suffer any longer. Let all of our pain end here. Allow your great and weary soul the rest it deserves.
I got a crit. I got a crit. I won. And it only cost me 2 party members, one party member who shouldn't have. Oh my god, it's over. Oh my god, it's over. Oh. I sacrificed Jenny and Tatiana by mistake. But it's over. I was so underleveled for this and I made it work. Oh.
So be it, Arm. I leave Valentia's future to you, her hero. Take from us what lessons you will, and shape her into a land to remember. Make her strong like Duma, and fill her with Milla's love. Let our grave mistakes be warnings of where not to tread as you lead her forth. Now we shall sleep, and never shall you disturb our slumber.
Avasteam 402 VC.
So this is where you were.
Huh? Oh, hey, Celica.
You aren't going to be late to your own coronation, are you?
No, of course not. I'm just still wrapping my head around sitting on your father's throne. None of it feels real.
It isn't my father's throne. This isn't Sophia any longer, Om. It's the one kingdom of Valentia. And you're going to be its first ruler.
Celica.
Please, don't misunderstand. I don't bear him any grudge. Not now. I just think he was a very sad man. Perhaps if I'd been there with him, I might have helped him change. If I have any regrets, it's that.
I know what you mean. Neither of us got the chance to stand by our fathers. If we'd been given the opportunity to learn more about each other, maybe things would have turned out differently for us.
Perhaps it was the same for Milla and Duma.
I wonder. They've been fighting for centuries, right? Seems like a lost cause to me.
Oh, that's a terrible thing to say.
Sorry. I didn't mean any disrespect. But they're at peace now, you know? Asleep. Together.
Yes. They'll look down over this new Valentia forever from their mountaintop graves. And the trees. Do you know of them, Om? They say that where divine dragons sleep, sacred trees take root and grow.
Wow. Must be some trees.
In time, yes. They grow for hundreds, even thousands of years. Who can say what Valentia will look like once they've matured? Will man's endeavors continue without the grace and strength of the gods?
They won't continue on their own. We have to make it happen. We'll forge a land where we can do just that. All of us. Together.
That sounds lovely, Om. And you're right. I know we can do it.
We can. And we will. I think Milla and Duma gave us one last gift. The strength to trust in our own abilities. Anyway, it's time. Let's go, Celica.
Gladly.
And so the long war drew to a close. After countless sacrifices, at last, a new peace dawned in Valentia. Was it inexorable fate that saw this conflict erupt? No man or woman alive can say. Only one truth is clear. War will come again, when man grows proud and slothful once more, and its flames will devour one and all, raging until the very earth itself lies scorched and bare of life. For whatever madness lay in the hearts of gods, a darkness deeper still beats wild in the hearts of man.
And I tell you, that darkness is very true for me in terms of that. Ram Woods battle. 190 enemies? Wait, what? Is that their rating, or is that how many enemies there were? Oh my god, it's finally over. That game was great up until the end. But for God's sake, all the battles we've been through. Oh, it kind of gives a description of everything that we've been through so far. With the ones with the brand, with the cross-shaped brand on the right being Alm's story, whereas the ones with the blooming brand shape on the right being Celica's. Holy crap, though. It's amazing how much I screwed that up at the end there, because I could have done that with a... I don't know if I just got really lucky with the crit, or if that's a programmed critical hit in there, just hitting it with the Falcon at that point. But, oh my god, like, this game was like, you know, okay, easy going, and then suddenly, right at the very end, after a point where you can no longer return to the map to grind, It's like, hey, you know what would be great is if we just sort of threw you into a battle that you can't really escape from. And that was the final boss battle. It's not only, it's in that final battle, like, all of the enemies, except for Duma, were manageable. You know, sometimes if they would outnumber you, that happened to me once. The witches outnumbered Alm one time and they just took him out completely. But like, I tried that. I lost count at this point. But all of my deaths were to Duma. And I didn't even see that, the point when he dropped below question mark health. When I tried to fight him before. Until just now. And everything else, and oh my god, and the only other time that I died wasn't to Duma, was the witches that surrounded Alm. Oh my god. On top of that, I didn't know how Duma's gift worked. So I wasn't sure how to attack Judah. Jeddah, whatever, Judas, I don't know. I thought that you were supposed to take down Duma first and then something would happen with Jeddah, so that was, I thought Duma's gift was connected in that way. Oh my god. I mean, like, to be honest, if you see that, I think not only Duma, but Jeddah as well. If you see, like, the first time that your attack isn't going to work, are you gonna try 3 more times to try to attack him in order to get the result that you need? Like, the worst part about this too is that, like, at the end there, it's like, you know what? The end there is very fitting to the underlying context of the story. No, shut up. Very true to the context of the story. I rested lazily on my laurels with the gifts, with the gifts that were the game kind of provided for me. That was like pretty easy up until the end there, and then suddenly it's like, hey, guess what? You couldn't really do anything with that, so we're gonna have to take it away from you, and you're gonna have to struggle to make the world a better place. Noma, after spearheading the unification of Milla and Duma faithful, Noma became the new sect's high priest. Despite being adored by a congregation numbering into tens of thousands, his friends attest that he retained his playful, lighthearted nature all his life. That's really good for Noma. Tatiana, deceased. Final resting place, the altar of Duma. Don't even know what Tatiana's thing would be there. Conrad. Post-war, Conrad put down his lance and took up a quill, beginning a long career as a civil servant. Following Mycen's retirement, he became chancellor, shepherding Valentia's prosperity for years. Despite an endless chain of suitors, he remained single all his life. He is one handsome devil. Zeke, I can't wait to hear how this is affected by Tatiana's death. The loss of Tatiana, the woman who had loved him deeply and unconditionally, shook Zeke with grief. He abruptly vanished from Valentia shortly after the war ended, and while some claim to have sighted him in Arcanea, none of those sightings were confirmed. I really wonder what it would have been like if Tatiana hadn't died. Mycen! As the One Kingdom's new chancellor and right-hand man to King Alm, I, good Sir Mycen, worked tirelessly toward the kingdom's restoration. Despite his formal standing and title, the king and queen continued to love him like a grandfather. Wait, what? It seemed like it was from the point of view of Mycen, and then it shifted to where it wasn't. Atlas, after returning to the mountain home where his brothers waited, Atlas resumed life as a lumberjack. Though his work defending the village from bandits continued to win him admiration. While retired from the army, he was always first to aid the queen in times of need. Because I think Atlas was was a required party member. Jesse. After successfully founding a mercenary kingdom in Greeth's former land, Jesse then proved successful at ruling it. And in times of strife, he worked with Alm to secure peace. Tales of his valor are told even now, in which he's reverentially called the steel amidst the sand. Huh, nothing about his playboy attitude? That's interesting. Matilda cast her armor aside and wed Clive. She was rarely seen in public after that, having perhaps chosen to support her husband behind the scenes instead. However, her legendary exploits as a knight are sure to live on forever in Valentian history. And we got Kamui, who I barely used after like the first 2 chapters. Jesus. Intrigued by Jesse's idea, Kamui helped to found a kingdom of mercenaries and lived there happily for a time. In the end, however, his wanderlust prevailed. One day, he went for a stroll and simply vanished, never to be seen again. I'm kind of hoping it would have just described what happened to his kingdom after he had like gone rogue and whatnot. Oh man, though. The war left Valentia with many wounded, and Silk traveled to the former Rigel to heal all that she could. Her exact path is difficult to retrace, but anecdotes survive across the continent, telling of the countless lives she saved. Oh my god, like, I just wish that so much that there was some warning as to how difficult that last bit was gonna be. And I'm trying to like imagine how it would be on like harder difficulties. Unable to get Alm out of her mind, Faye returned to her old life in Ram Village. Eventually she met and married a suitor who claimed he did not mind her pining for the king, though her habit of vanishing without notice for days at a time continued to worry her new family. Oh, Faye. Obsessed to the end. Like, I wonder if like the only difference in that battle in the harder difficulties is the other units. Like, Duma is the exact same and the other units are just big. Clive was appointed the first captain of the One Kingdom's Brotherhood of Knights. His talent and honesty made him popular with the commoners and nobles alike. And under his leadership, the knights flourished. He and his lovely wife were objects of the people's envy. But just Duma is the exact same across all of them, and only the, I said that already. Good lord, though. We managed to have seen Sonya's thing as well. Shortly after the war, Dean vanished without a trace, along with the Brave Sword. No records exist of his whereabouts thereafter. Kind of wonder, like, how the support conversations affect the ending as well. Lucas joined the One Kingdom's Brotherhood of Knights, and after retiring, founded a school where he devoted himself to his students' education. His calm, intellectual mien won many friends, and he never longed for companionship throughout the rest of his life. Days, whatever. I tried to fill in the blank, it didn't work. Hey, it's Saber. Remember Saber? Saber was a good guy. Along with Jesse, Saber helped build the foundation for a new kingdom of and for mercenaries. He continued working as a sellsword for years to come, and aided the One Kingdom on many occasions, always with his stunning bride by his side. Stunning bride? I know. Did he? Well, now I'm really confused by this. Successfully reunited with her sisters, Est returned home in triumph. Tales of her further exploits line the pages of Arcanea's history books. Oh, Est. I never did get you past Pegasus Knight. Luthia. Oh boy. Painfully aware of the inadequacy of his magic, Luthia journeyed across the sea. What he did there is unclear, but stories tell of a steady stream of angry ruffians, who later came to Valentia with a bone to pick with an eccentric mage. Oh boy. Jenny. Oh, Jenny. Final resting place. The altar of Duma. On the bright side, she left nobody like Tatiana did. I think she was an orphan, honestly. Valbar joined the One Kingdom's Brotherhood of Knights at Alm's request, where he worked to train the next generation. Well loved for his open and honest nature, he spent his years happily surrounded by friends and admirers. It's good that he's found some peace, but like, man, the whole story with him and his family is just super heavy. Forsyth joined the One Kingdom's Knights after the war. Working hard to bring order back to the land, time took off some of his more caustic edges, and he served many years alongside Clive as a poised and thoughtful lieutenant. Stand aside! A Forsyth to be reckoned with. Good thing that I like the edges kind of got dulled on him a little bit. And Paula, having rescued Est as planned, Paula returned home in triumph. Tales of her further exploits line pages of Arcanea's history books. Cliff. 100 battles, 41 victories. Oh, man. So, Paula and S seem to be lackluster in terms of their story. With the war over, Cliff bid Alm farewell and vanished. With some speculating that he left for a new continent, decades later, a young man claiming to be Cliff's son arrived in Valentia to serve the king. The boy was said to have a tremendous gift for magic. Oops. Tobin. So I really picked the wrong class for Cliff, huh? Tobin, as one of the most scrupulous knights of the One Kingdom's Brotherhood, Tobin spent his life serving his friend King Alm. The king in turn placed a great deal of trust in Tobin, eventually granting both him a title and his own castle. I mean, that's generally what you do when you're knighted, I guess, right? Catria, let's see how Catria's description plays out compared to Est and Paula. Having rescued Est as planned, Catria returned home in triumph. Tales of her exploits lined the pages of Arcanea's history books. I guess if there were other support conversations she could have had with other people that might have affected it, but like I said, I don't know that support conversations affect it. Gray. As a member of the One Kingdom's Brotherhood of Knights, he was a mage. Gray worked diligently at restoring the continent. He applied himself equally to winning Claire's heart and beat Tobin out in the end. As he was heard to say, pick the guy with the big heart, not the pretty face. Gray's a cool dude. I don't know why women wouldn't like him. Oh, I'm interested in this one. Especially after that support conversation between him and May. After returning to the Priory on Novus, Bowie weathered a trying courtship with May until the two were wed. There we go! Children came soon in plentiful number, giving the pair a host of new excuses to argue. Joy takes curious forms at times, but Bowie was a happy man indeed. Yeah, boy! Claire. Oh, let's see how she got along with Gray on this one. As a knight of the One Kingdom, Claire worked hard on behalf of the continent. In time, Gray's tenacity won her over and she became his wife and then a mother. But Claire never stayed grounded. She and her Pegasus continued to race across the sky. Gawkers be damned. Gawkers be damned at how beautiful she is, or a mother or old lady being up on a Pegasus knight. Oh, Leon, we got an A rank between him and Valbar. Welcome to the One Kingdom's Brotherhood of Knights. Leon remained at Valbar's side until an injury ended his fighting career. He then took up work as a merchant in the city market, where he lived free, happy, and dauntlessly true to himself to the last. Well, that's good. It's implied that he's gay, but like, I'm assuming true to himself means that, but they never actually out and out say it. May returned to Novus and resumed her work at the Priory with Bowie. The two bickered endlessly before and after their wedding, while managing to raise many children during the pauses between barbs. Both of them often remarked that they couldn't possibly be happier. That's really sweet. I missed the arguing, it's too quiet. Python. This is somebody I'm happy to see here. I'm surprised May was high up on the list as she was. I guess I used her a lot early on. While the One Kingdom offered him a knighthood, Python chose a quieter life as head of a frontier militia that defended villages and towns from brigands. His old friend would visit now and then, often with a bottle the two would use to while the night away. That's good that Python at least grew some initiative. There's Delthea. She won so many of her battles, and she had less than some of the other ones too. Man, oh man. After the war, Delthea decided to lock her magic away and pursue a wild and happy life as an ordinary woman. She found herself the perfect husband at the court, but made a point to return to her village often, where she would liven things up with tales of her brother. Aw, so at least that they kind of made up in a sense there. Celica! Hey, you had less victories than Delthea. Shame for shame. In marrying Alm, Celica became the first queen of the One Kingdom of Valentia, with her king, aiding her king with wisdom and compassion. Believed by the people to be the reincarnation of Milla, she was universally loved for her work fostering peace within the nascent kingdom. I don't know how you pronounce that, so I'm going with nascent. And finally, Alm. Well, I guess he had more victories, I suppose. Not as many battles, though. As the first king of the One Kingdom of Valentia, Alm spent his life restoring the continent to glory. He would be remembered fondly later by generations as Saint King Alm I, who cast off the god's oppressive yoke and found a dynasty that would last for thousands of years. Oh, was that saying he was Alm I? Okay, that makes sense then. The end. The end. Well, that's all there is to it. Thank you all for joining me on this journey through Fire Emblem Echoes. It had its ups and it had its major downs, but overall, we triumphed. We managed to make it all the way, and we can see now that the tree that Milla and Duma were buried under has grown. And who knows what lies ahead for Valentia. I'll see you all next Let's Play. Later.